11, discuss wrong. Item number 12, discuss take action on specialist pertaining to Somervell County Expo. You remember last time we brought us through up to 2024. Jeff and I have been on the phone a couple different times. Chris Neal, CM Productions. I think I already discussed this in court one time, but we'll do it again. Back in September of last year, he had an email pertaining to the May 8th through May 12th event. And he also, on September 14th, had an email pertaining to July the 3rd to the 6th of 2024. He sent his contracts both back, signed, with everything on them. Our end never was taken care of and sent back. Now, Jeff, if I get this wrong, you tell me. On the missed grant money that we didn't take care of was $10,000. He agreed the hosting fee for 2 of these he would split with us, right?
Yes, sir.
It was supposed to be 10, and he was said he'd do 5.
Yes, sir.
So it would be $15,000 to take care of Chris Neal, and that gets us through 2024, correct? And anything in the future is going to be on somebody else, or the contracts will be done totally different.
Yes, sir. That's the way I understand it.
So we do have documentation to back up on what this one for Chris Neal is. All right, the next one for Corky Barter. Back in January of 23, he signed a contract along with Elaine for June 21st through June 23rd of 2024 for a site host fee of $10,000, which is the part we would cover. Haley, if I get this wrong, you tell me. You and Cindy did get the paperwork filled out and sent in for the grant funds, right? So after this event, 45 days after that, we submit all that paperwork. Hopefully we get that money back for the big expense, if there is any. That would be the one that could amount to like $54,000, but we won't know until we get the grant paperwork back before we're able to actually pay him. So we would have $10,000 for Corky Barter for Better Barrel Races, and we'd have $15,000 for Chris Neal for CM Productions. Am I missing anything? Doesn't this get us clean? Joe Beaver has never, we don't have any emails, any contracts, nothing go over with him, right? At this point. So
That's the way I understood it, yes.
It should be up.
once we do this, and we did the last one out of sales tax is what we did to pay, so it didn't come off taxpayers' back, didn't come out of lower tax, so on and so forth. So do we have any questions or comments before we move forward in this? All right, then I'll make the motion that we pay Chris Neal, CM Productions, the $15,000 for missed grant funds, and also the half the site fee he agreed to, and also pay Corky Barter for Better Barrel Races the $10,000 site host fee out of sales tax. Michelle, did I say that way too fast?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Second.
All right, I have a second by Wade. Any further questions or comments? Yes, sir.
Judge, this seems to be an ongoing problem, so.
It is.
Yeah,
It was.
so what have you guys done, and what will you do in the future to keep this from happening again, so that the taxpayers don't have to burden this responsibility?
You got that right. Well, some of the folks that was in charge is no longer with us. They have to worry about that. Now we have Haley involved, and as you well know, we have it up for sale. We'll see how that works itself out. But right now, the way I understand it, Haley, correct me if I'm wrong, we're not moving forward with any other grant money or any sales tax dollars until we see what's going to happen at the Expo. Joe Beaver was the one that supposedly was going to be, when was that? September, October? That was going to be another big one. But if we can't find emails from him, we can't find contracts from him, he's going to be on his own on that deal. So this should bring us up clean. Everybody that's been involved is no longer involved. Am I missing anything?
That's the last one.
And we can't hope Haley, she just got involved, what, this February?
Yeah, well,
March.
Well, I mean, people come and go, so what systems are in place when the next 2 or 3 people come and go, if it doesn't sell?
Right
What
now,
systems are in
HR is
place?
involved in all of our grant funding,
Okay.
which has never happened before.
Okay.
We've never had that layer of, I hate to say security, but layer of,
Checks and balances?
there you go.
Okay.
that we have that in place now, so no matter who's at the expo, they file paperwork with Haley, Haley comes to me. If it goes to the state, then I sign it for the comptroller, she takes care of it.
Okay, good.
Now, if Haley leaves us, we're in trouble, so, but hopefully the expo leaves us before you ever think about leaving, so. All right, that
Thank you.
answer?
Thank you.
You bet. All right, I made the motion, I had a second. Any further questions? All in favor said motion? That's 5 for, 0 against.